Hello, this is the TradeSite U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview and Domestic Economic Data Roadmap for the week beginning really Tuesday the 19th of February and ending Friday the 22nd. It's a short week due to the Monday holiday here for President's Day, so we'll get to it on Tuesday. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market in futures form. So you can see this one's 13 candles up. There's your sell signal on the ES. So let's go through the major daily charts, then we'll look at the indices, then we'll look at the intra-week action, look at the data that's coming out in the short week ahead. So crude oil closes at 55.89. It's a new high for the last couple of months, up 30 cents. Gold down, or sorry, up $3.80, 13.25 and change. The S&P cash also got the 13 sell signal. So it's on both the futures and the cash index, up 29.87 on Friday for expiration, options expiration. NASDAQ 100 up 32.76. The SOX gains 7.07 points. The biotechs were up 58.25, and this one also has a 13 sell signal. Russell 2000 gains 24 points. So it's been a straight shot up since the first of the year so far, but we do have these sell signals we're running into on some of the major indices like the biotechs and the S&P. So be aware of that. The VIX down to its lowest point since last October at 14.91. The trend gets a low close at 0.62, but the 10-day moving average, which is what we really look at, is still at 1.03. That's not a signal either way. NASDAQ volume in for options expiration, which should have been heavy for fake volume, is only 2.2 billion shares. That's why it's just a very light volume week and a very boring week, unfortunately, in the markets. NASDAQ advanced decline ratio plus 1314, more stocks up than down, plus 1560 on the New York. Now, this is what's interesting. With all the indices up, Google down $9.57, Apple down 38 cents, Netflix down $2.20, Amazon down $14.70, Tesla was up $4.11, and Facebook down $1.45. So 5 out of 6 of the biggest tech stocks were all down on the options expiration. Here's Goldman Sachs, though, up $5.97. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, up 19 cents. And that's about it. All right, let's take a look at the intra-week action here. So we're going to switch this to 10-minute candles so we can see the whole week. And a lot of gaps. So you can see that on Monday morning we gapped up a little bit. We filled that gap and closed dead flat. Tuesday we gapped up, went higher, did not fill the gap. Wednesday we gap up again. That gives us a 13 sell signal in the 10-minute time frame. That's the high for 2 days. Didn't quite fill the gap, but then Thursday morning gap down. So that filled that gap. It doesn't fill the gap from back up Monday's close to Tuesday's open. Drifted back up to even. So basically Wednesday and Thursday were a bust. And then Friday, even though we gapped up, and then we're just dead flat all day because it's options expiration. So we left gaps below, plus we got the 13 sell signal on the daily chart, which is really the thing that matters, obviously. So I think it's going to be an interesting week, but if that 13 sell signal means anything, we should be heading lower here, obviously. Here's a look at the data coming out. So Mondays, the bank holiday markets are closed. Tuesday, NAHB housing market index at 10 a.m. Wednesday, the Fed meeting, minutes from the last Fed meeting come out at 2. So here we are all the way to Wednesday, and we haven't had anything really. Thursday, we've got core durable goods, Philly Fed, and the initial and continuing jobless claims. That's the weekly number, an hour before the bell. Flash manufacturing and services PMI numbers at 9:45. CB leading index and existing home sales at 10. Natty gas at 10:30. Crude oil inventories at 11. And then Friday, there's a bunch of Fed members speaking, and potentially the Fed monetary policy report comes out as well. That's about it. So we'll see you Tuesday. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading